Hey guys, this is Chris from IPHPTutorials, and I'm going to show you how to set up your own game server for a good few games. So first you're going to download the link in the description, and this is not my setup here, it's from Slayer's dedicated installer. Basically they're making it easier for you. So first thing you want to do is you want to click the download button on one of these. So in game server I've currently installed gameserver. So after you've clicked that, you want to install the Counter-Strike data. So you might want to click Counter-Strike. This Counter-Strike source, by the way. And that will start downloading Counter-Strike. And then here, after a while, you should see Counter-Strike. Then, when you want to start your server, all you basically do is, okay, you're going to edit this with Notepad++ or Notepad. And, what do I this out here? Okay. And then what you're going to want to do is you're going to select, okay, so we'll go a few things here. First of all, it starts it, so anything after this bit is the bit you're going to want to edit. So after you've watched my port forwarding tutorial, or you may already know how to do it, never set it as 27015, because unless you're doing it off a dedicated server, otherwise when you go on you're not going to be able to connect if you're actually connecting to the server on the same computer. You're always going to want to do 6 or over. Then you're going to want to select the game, which is already set up for you because they have an icon for each game, unless you want to put your own thing in there. And then for your max players, you can set it to whatever you want, up to 120 players, which is max for the actual Steam. So I'm going to set it as 12, so I'm going to save this. Okay, then when you go into the actual extras, there should be a thing here got server, and if you open this up in Notepad++, I can show it to you a bit better. So it says your host, your hotspot, so you can get rid of this because you already saved this in the start thing. And you want to type in the name of your server, so IPHPTutorials, and after that, then you can just set the recon password. So let's say we're just going to set it as 123pass 123, and then the password, if you want to put a password protector on the server, you can just leave it blank to turn it off or fill it in to enable it. There's some stuff there. Don't mess around with this unless you know what it is. The map fall damage, so 0 is for 10 or 1 is for realistic. So if you jump off a building with 1, you're just going to die. And then down here is allow download and allow update. Netmax file, you can just delete this if you want, you don't actually need that. And then map cycle, so after you've edited that, you can open the map cycle one over here, which we don't actually have, but you can make it yourself and then add it yourself. So it will say your default game mode, so you might have dark RP in there, so you might want to change that to dark RP, and then you might want to change your map there. But as I said, you don't need to change the map because the map is already saved in here. When we go back to our start menu in here, if we look in guys mod, we already have it saved as the start map here. This will override anything in the server.cfg. Max players, the port will all override, and then that's basically it. So that's how you set up a server for guys mod. And thanks, and see you next time. This is IPHPTutorials signing out. See ya. Peace.